So the big goal of this discussion board is to use this website to help us have two columns of data. We want to have one column data and then another column data right next to it where they're matched up by the years. So the first row could be 2020, second row could be 2019, etc. Because that way we'll be able to make a scatter plot. So I'll show you what to do. If you click on this link, and then the instructions say to pick your state, and then it said it might show the city after, but I think this website has been updated within the past year or two. So it could be that the instructions don't have exactly the right steps now because of any changes to the website. Okay, so we click that select button, and then you can choose one of these four. I'm going to look at economic characteristics. And then let's see. So here I think is where all of our variables are. So if we scroll through, general purpose local governments by state. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. I think there's a way to search too. Yeah, so over here on the left I click search, and the variable I'm thinking of is median income. You don't necessarily have to do median income. You could do whatever you want. You could click around. Oh, how can they not have that in economic data? Let's just try income. There we go. Income and poverty will work. So if you click on that over here on the right, the data sets started popping up. Yeah, so if you don't know what to do, if you're not sure, like if you didn't think of income and you're just trying to think of something to do, then you could just go back and you could just click any of those things that we were seeing here. And then when you complete these next steps, you'll see how it allows you to download the data, and then you can look at it further from there. All right, so I have income selected still. Oh, it's over here, income and poverty. There we go, get that out. Not the most clear website. It's because there's just so much data that they have on here. It's hard to find the most efficient way to get people the data, be able to browse it. Okay, so I'll use the one with inflation adjusted dollars. And if we click download table data, I'll click this one. And then if you click download, I think it gives you the option for years. So whatever you do, just make sure, well, here, probably just take as many as you can. Okay, because it doesn't have to be just 6, because 6 was their particular example, but okay, I click download, and then oh, there it goes. It downloaded as a zip file. So I'm going to pause the video and unzip that. So here's what came up. It's pretty messy. The files that say metadata you can just ignore because that's just giving some explanation for what each of the variable names are. The actual data would be like this file right here. That would be just for 2015 though. 2013 is here. 2011 is here. 2012, 2011. So when I open up these ones, I'll show you as an example. It's like there's something wrong with the formatting, which makes it really hard to read. If that happens, like this, it says households, exclamation, exclamation, estimate, exclamation, exclamation point. If you get something like this where it's really hard to read, then you're just going to have to like jump back in and try a different table. Okay, so I'm going to uncheck that one, check income and earnings because I'm looking for just median income. I don't know if it's just because some of the variables aren't well programmed or what. And then our instructions say we only really need 6 data points. So I'll just pick 6 this time. Because it looks like the way the website's working is that it's making us download a different Excel file for every year. So you're going to have to open up 6 Excel files take out one number from each of them, and then you can put it in a column that you're looking for. So right now I'm just waiting for the website to download it. Okay, so when you download your data, I don't know if it's just Maine or not, but there's like some sort of coding error. Like it's got exclamation, exclamation, margin of error, exclamation, exclamation. I don't know what that means. I think this just means the margin of error for their estimate on this previous number, but this the second row is telling you what each of the numbers represent directly below. So this is the I think it's the number of households that made between $50,000 and $75,000. And I assume that's in thousands, but I want to know all the households for this year, their median income. And here it is. I went over to column Y. It says households. It's an estimate of their median income, and the estimate is $49,331 for year 2015. Remember, I got that from the file. It says 2015 right here. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my blank Excel file, and for the year 2015, my variable one is median income, and then I'm going to paste what I had there. Oh, I didn't copy it correctly. Here it is, household income for all households, 49,331. This is interesting. For Maine, the median income, 49,000, but the mean, 64,985. So like we talked about in class, if the mean and median are different, that means there's outliers. So there's some families in Maine that make a ton of money that pull the mean away from the median. The median's a better representation of the typical salary. Okay, that's 1 year. So unfortunately, I know it's cumbersome, but we have to go back and then get it for 6 years. So I did for 2015. Double click this for 2016. There might be a way to fight with the software to get it to download all these at once. I'm not familiar with how they've redesigned the website though, so unfortunately I don't know how to do it. Households, median income. Here it is in that column Y again. I get 50,826. This is for 2016 this time. I don't know why, but it doesn't copy the first time every time. And then we'll go back to that file, and then we're going to go to the year 2017. It should be in the same column every time. So if you go over to column Y, median income jumped by quite a bit, 53,000. Then 2018. Over to column Y. I'll stop here and I'll get to the next part. I mean, the big idea that you want to have 6 data points for one variable, and then you need to have another variable to compare it, to see if there's some sort of connection. So median income, I actually haven't planned what I want to do there. Maybe there's something I can use in these same spreadsheets. This is household income still, so you don't want to try to correlate household income and household income. Married couple families total. That's their margin of error. Okay, so you can pick whatever variable you want. It doesn't have to be median income and married couple families, but I'll just compare median income and married couple families income, but you can get as creative as you want. Married couple families. This is not their income. This is the number of married couples in Maine. It says in the year 2015 there was 270,147 married couples. So that's 2000. I forgot what I said. Let's go over what column was that. I think it was Yeah, so if you remember the column number, that'll help you. Mine is BO. So I'm going to copy this, and my data file says 2018. So I'm going to copy and paste this into 2018. And then I'll pull up my 2017 data file, go over to BO. I'm going to copy that for 2017. Hopefully, if you're using a different state, because I think each state provides the numbers to the federal government, so hopefully Maine is just an oddity. Maybe I can try a different state here in a second. BO. That was for the 2016 Excel file, so you get the idea, right? I'll just make up a number here. Okay, and then the idea is that you want to make a scatter plot between these two variables. So I think you can take the header names with you. And then in Excel, you click Insert, and there's a scatter plot button. Click Scatter Plot, and there's a scatter plot. It looks like a positive correlation. As median income is going up, the number of married couples is going up. But the hidden variable there, and what I would do if I was actually doing data analysis is I'd find out the median income per capita and the number of married persons per capita or something like that, because the population of Maine is just getting bigger. So that's, well, actually that doesn't account for median income. So it looks like as median income goes up in Maine, with these only 4 data points that I picked, number of married couples are going up. But I mean, that's the whole point of the discussion. That's what we can dive in. Okay, so I hope that helps. That's the idea, to get the 6 data points, and then once you have the 6 data points, you can start answering these questions. You know, a lot of this is opinion, or a lot of this is like using your imagination for thinking about how they could be connected. Or maybe the 2 variables you picked are just a random scatter, like you can't tell a pattern, and that's fine too. That happens plenty of time with data.